Say, give me 3 days. I'll be back here with less than 10 pounds.
Nice.
Hey guys, Nick here.
And Nick over here.
Welcome to breaking into the acting industry.
As a professional.
Congratulations, you did it. You moved to Los Angeles.
And it took a lot of guts to do this because we're all hungry out here. And so good on you. You might make it.
Maybe. So here is the deal. When you get to LA, you're going to have a lot of opportunities for all kinds of auditions and programs to be involved in, and you want to get in an acting class, but just as important is getting representation.
These are the people that will get you auditions. So in the meantime, you can use sites like lacasting.com
Actors
or
Access.
actorsaccess.com.
These are places where you can self-submit, but it's known in the business the big bucks come from the real auditions. Which is what you get when you have an agent or a manager.
Now, to get an agent, it's just 3 simple steps for what they'll ask for. It is a headshot, a resume, and a sick monologue.
Headshots are simple. You get a professional photographer who knows what they're doing in the field and in the craft, who's going to take some good photos of you. They're going to show your real true self with a little bit of diversity. For example, at my headshots, I have a very close eye contact photo of just me looking straight in the camera. I also show to my commercial agent, a photo of me with a silly hat. So these are all things you can do, little examples. We have a list of approved photographers below that we really enjoy that you guys can also get a kick out of.
And they're the best in the business, so you'll like
Next is resume.
Now the resume, it's very simple. It is your name at the top over a blank piece of paper with your representation when you have it, your height, age, if you want to add that, it's totally up to you, and your union status.
Nick and I are both in the Screen Actors Guild, so we are both SAG-AFTRA, which is the guild for actors. It's where professionals work.
Now, below that will be your experience. It'll be your film experience, TV experience, theater, commercial, things like that. And then your training, so classes you did. Don't put shows you watched like the actor studio with Robert De Niro because it's not a professional to do that.
Trust me, if we could, I would have Dustin Hoffman, I'd have Al Pacino, I'd have Robert De Niro, I'd have all those inside the actor studios in my training section.
I would have just said season 3.
Yeah.
Now below that we'll say your skills and your dialects.
This is where it gets fun. Mm-hmm. You might be asking yourself, I don't have skills. I'm not a trained. I didn't go to college. But guess what? Did you take a skeet shooting class in high school, for example, like I did? Or, were you on the swim team in 5th grade? These are all things you can put as your skills. Do you bowl for fun? You still have a bit of a skill there, so you can put bowling in the skills section. Mm-hmm. One of my favorite sections of the resume is the dialect section. Something I work on a lot is all my, accents, because I go out for a lot of different kind of diverse paths. This is my Australian. I also, one of my favorite accents to do is the Bengal accent from Bengal. I've been working on this for years. Another one is, my Southern American. That's one of my favorite accents to work on. Another one of my accents is the Italiano. I also do very Italian good accent. All right,
and this will all be in another video. We'll talk about training soon.
Sorry, I get a little carried away. I love doing the accents sometimes.
It's one of his favorites. Great, you got a headshot and you got a resume. And you might be lucky enough to be getting yourself some meetings with agents and managers. Wow. Now they want to see one thing, that you can act.
This is where the monologue comes into play, guys. You want to pick a piece that is from one of your favorite works, that really shows your range as an actor, that you're not just some pretty face on a piece of paper. For example, when I was first started going on agent meetings, I used a piece from King Lear. Nick, I believe, used a piece from The Giving Tree. Excellent examples that you want to have fun with when you're out there auditioning and talking to agents with.
Well, guys, it's been a trip. We showed you how to get an agent using a headshot and a resume and a sick monologue. That should be it, man.
If you get signed, you have us to thank. We'll see you next time, guys, in episode 3.
Stay tuned.